Hello everyone and welcome back to another video and the first ever episode of the Mini Pod, my new podcast with my friends, with sometimes me, I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. This is the first one and I'm joined by two of my friends today. These are the two people that were really excited for me doing a podcast and the ones that actually made the decision for me to just do it. So, would you like to introduce yourselves, guys?
Okay, so hi, my name's Billy. I don't know if we're doing real names or not, so yeah. My name's Billy, and I peer pressured Minnie into making this podcast.
That's right. Even though I did want to do it for a really long time, I just didn't know what you guys would think.
Yep,
Hi,
the other girl.
I'm Jess, and I don't really know what to say about myself.
You're the girl who was late to this.
I'm
the girl
wasn't
who-
prepared because she was
on
too
a
busy
motorbike.
flexing with her
Okay,
motorcycle.
give me a break.
Yeah,
No, stop with your weird flexes now.
Yeah.
Hey, I can turn my camera on. You could see me sitting on it right this sec.
I don't care about your stupid motorcycle. Now, Minnie.
Hi, well, yeah. Okay, so I'm Minnie. You do realise they're not gonna see this. It's just
I know,
our
I know.
voices.
I just wanted to flex. It was a flex, okay?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
okay,
say,
whatever.
so for anyone watching this, Minnie was very prepared for this first podcast.
I was
Got
so
plenty
prepared.
of topics.
Plenty of
You know,
topics.
he's got. I'm sure you'll have a nice little background image playing. You know,
Yes, you
Well,
will.
Yeah, she get the motorbike in
you're
the
gonna have.
background.
Oh, you're gonna get a nice animated one, Deck.
Well,
Minnie.
yeah.
Am I
I'll
calling you
just-
Minnie or your real name?
You can call me
First
Deck,
of
it's
all.
fine.
Okay,
Name
good,
reveal.
I'm calling you Deck.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no,
Name
I,
reveal.
I
Name
swear
reveal.
you've said your name before. I think.
Have I? I don't remember ever saying my name, but sure, my name is not Deck. That's my nickname.
It's
so
his
fine.
real name is Douglas.
No, it's not.
Oh god, hi Douglas.
That is
Yeah.
my middle name. But
Yeah, it's Dougie.
I forgot about that.
Dougie. We got Dougie, Lizzie, Rossi. There we go.
Hey!
yeah.
There we go. So, yeah, Deck was very prepared for this podcast
So
as he
prepared.
thought of plenty of topics.
Yes.
Plenty.
I
Well,
think I'm more prepared though.
yeah.
I don't
Oh yeah,
I don't really know
Jessica,
what's
you're
going on.
really prepared.
Well,
You're
what
so
I
prepared that you
originally
need to just grab your phone.
yeah. Well, what I had originally thought was if everyone was on time, we could discuss topics that we wanted to talk about just before
Yeah.
we started it, so it's
And we would
fresh
have
in our
started at
head.
7
Yeah.
with
Oh, I'm
topics,
sorry.
rather
Mhm.
than 7 without topics.
Yeah.
It's just cycled into the middle of a field to get rid of me, I think.
Oh.
Good.
Wow. Okay.
Things
Well,
like that happen.
Yeah, he's not.
Here he
part-
is, if you can see him.
No, he's
No,
not
we-
a part
we
of this
can't.
podcast.
No,
He's
he's
next.
not anymore. That's why he's in the
He's-
middle of a field.
He's
Away.
next week. Or a
He's
different
next week
He's
or
n-
even the week after. I don't
Yeah.
know which one I planned him to be on.
But he
Wow.
ain't this week.
No, he's
Jess,
not
how
this
do you,
week.
Jess, how do you feel though? We're the first people on the podcast.
Because we're the coolest. That's like the whole point.
Fair.
Yeah,
Go first, so like entice everyone in,
Yeah.
and then slowly
Fair.
let them down with everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be first to last then, Declan? Who are you ranking?
Well,
You have to come up with the ranks now, coolest to worst.
Yeah.
oh god.
So obviously we were first. so
I
we're
don't have
coolest.
rankings of coolest to worst. I was going it based off of you guys were the
Coolest to
ones that
worst.
were originally like, yes, do the podcast, I'd watch it, I'd be on it, yeah, let's do it. So
Pure prep.
I obviously wanted you guys to be on it first. And
Aw,
because
Oh, how sweet.
Billy has to put his mic away for Christmas, which is big sad.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice testing in the field, you know.
Yeah, testing. Well, you're not in the field.
Sorry.
Jessica's the one in the field.
Yeah, I
Oh,
am.
ha 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 ha. Okay.
Then next
So-
week I was planning for Patrick and Oren to come on.
Okay, and Luke's
yeah.
just by himself, is he?
No, Luke is gonna come on with Jessica, which I feel like is
Oh, Dak, you're gonna be
banging
third
episode.
wheeling. Dak, you're gonna be third wheeling hard.
No, we
Oh.
don't do that. We don't do that.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys want to like say a little bit about yourselves?
Hi, I'm Billy. I'm short, and I have a terrible hairline.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm shorter than Billy, and I have a pretty fine hairline.
Bullshit.
Hi,
mean,
I'm
bold-
Deck.
bold-
I'm the tallest, and I think my hairline's okay.
Ah, yes, in introducing yourself on your about yourself on your channel that you've had for ages,
I know.
because they totally won't know about you
Nah.
unless you're a first-time listener, and then
Yeah, if you're a
hello.
first-time listener, then hi there. Please
If you're a
subscribe.
If you're a first-time listener,
Yeah,
then
subscribe.
you're not gonna hear
Full
much
Sims
about
video.
me because I'm not on this, unfortunately,
Mhm.
often. But you know, I can be around more.
Yeah, this is the first video on my channel that has other people in it. I thought that I had recorded one video
Wow.
with my cousin or
No.
something before, but no, I remembered that we just laughed at all my videos. So,
I mean,
God.
Declan, there was that one video we attempted.
yeah,
That one video you attempted that went pretty horribly wrong.
it was shockingly bad. Like, there was a couple of us
pretty-
boys that was, we were filming a Roblox video, which was bad in itself.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That was a solid game.
That was a solid
just-
choice.
It just didn't go very well. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Oh, I feel
It was
like
it was shambles.
yeah, it was a complete shambles. My audio didn't record itself right because I was filming it out of my speakers rather than my headphones. So
Because
there
he's
was
a noob. That's what.
I hadn't done it before, and there was a weird echo, so I just had to completely scrap the video altogether, and they were just, like, talking all over the top of everyone, so it was just really, really bad.
Oof.
Well, you're just gonna have to hope that you've actually got your some good settings and the video quality comes out well in this one, rather
Oh.
than
Well, yeah, I'm
Bad.
thinking this one is.
sound quality.
Yeah, because it's... Okay, my mic's not picking up your audio, so it's fine. I just had to
Okay.
check
okay.
this one, so we're
Could
all
you
good.
imagine after all this?
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
Completely default.
Oh,
Question
that
is
would be
though,
terrible.
are you going to be editing these, or you just leave? Well, obviously, if you're gonna censor stuff, but are you just gonna leave them raw, or how?
I'm
Well,
thinking
it's
just...
really hard for you and just swear.
Yeah, don't do that, please. I wouldn't appreciate that
The
one.
whole segment.
God.
just to cut it completely.
Yeah. I'm thinking probably
try my
just
best.
leaving it raw, but, you know, if I do have
Hmm.
to cut bits out, then I can do that. I can, like, check timestamps and whatever, so it's fine. We'll just see where we're going.
How many children do you think actually are subscribed? Since it's obviously a child-friendly channel, how much?
How
Children,
many
do you think?
children? Well, are we considering you guys as children?
No, we are full-grown adults. Very
Yeah.
manly men, aren't we, Jess?
Oh, she's muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh.
god, you muted yourself.
Oops.
As I
not
was saying,
muted.
yes, we are very manly men, aren't we, Jess?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Manly.
So
Well,
no, we are not children. We are full-grown adults because, you know, we don't
Yeah.
want to give away our age on camera. Ooh,
Yeah,
it would be
ooh,
very
not good.
unsafe to do now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause someone's gonna come to my house and kill me because they were watching the mini pod and found out my real age.
Well,
But yeah, okay. What have you got for our first segment then?
well, our
Since you're
first segment, I
thinking of-
thought, well, obviously the big topic right now is coronavirus, COVID-19,
Ah, yes,
whatever
this
you
is
want
the
to
one
call
you
it.
thought of.
Yes, the one
Yes.
that I definitely thought of.
The big corona.
The big corona. So I thought we could just kind of
Great.
like talk about our experiences and whatever, you know,
Mm-hmm.
lockdown, how our thoughts.
Ooh, time of my life. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
you guys are
do you
being
wanna go-
sarcastic, but I'm actually not. I quite enjoyed lockdown.
Dude, no one liked lockdown. That's a lie.
Okay, but
I
I didn't
liked
find
it.
it that bad.
I found it terrible. I'm gonna be honest. I found it terrible. Like once we were to the point when we were able to meet up with like a couple friends, or whatever, I was completely fine with that. Because then we were just off school, or the school would be at home, like the work, and that was fine. But when we
Yeah.
were in proper lockdown, that sucked
When
ass.
proper lockdown, I struggled quite a bit because I wasn't able to like see people or anything. That was
Yeah.
sucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That sucked ass. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you guys are saying about it being all right.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
mean,
didn't find it all that bad. I got a lot of time to myself, which was quite nice.
it was
I
just
felt
like filling time that I thought was a problem.
I just gained a lot of fat because I was just eating because I was bored.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, like, what else do you do when you're bored? You just eat. It's just how it works.
I'm surprised that I didn't film more videos in lockdown
I
because
know,
if
Declan. You were slacking. That was your prime time to grow as a channel.
I know. It was June that I think was my first big month because there was this website and I don't remember what it's called right now. And you can like input your username and you can see like all the different videos that are public. And going back in like March, April, May, there are hardly any videos on my channel and I'm like, God, why didn't I spend more time doing that? Because I think there was just times that I was just sitting in my room watching YouTube videos doing absolutely nothing.
That was my entire lockdown. Was just sitting watching YouTube doing nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, I was just sitting vegetating in my room. I was terribly unhealthy during that period.
I just ate, and I just ate. I like would not stop eating.
Yeah,
So-
eating was another thing.
The crisps are gone the second they were like in the house.
Dude, like, oh my god. It wasn't a good time for me, I'm gonna be honest. There was nothing really that good about it in my sense, other than schoolwork at home. That was like the one thing people were complaining about. I loved it. There
See,
was nothing better.
at the start, before we changed our timetables, like from March to like the start of May,
Yeah.
I was finding the work so easy. There was hardly anything for me to do. It was so good.
See,
But then
yeah.
when we swapped timetables, I was so overwhelmed by everything.
Well,
A
see,
lot of work-
mine was the
Fast.
opposite. So, our past timetable last year, I was stressed to hell with all the work because I had so much. And when we got our new timetables for the new year, honestly, I loved it. I'm gonna be honest, I was doing 1 hour a day of work, but I got it all done. So it's not even like the teachers can say I was slacking or whatever, because I
Guys.
wasn't. I was doing good, and I was just spending an hour a day getting it all done. I even had a day off occasionally if I just felt like it. I loved it.
Yeah, see,
That
I
was the
was the
one thing.
complete opposite. What's up?
My phone's about to die.
Oh, is it?
I've got like
Oh,
2%.
Oh,
and
dear.
there's No charge.
Jesus. Dude,
I'm in the middle
plug
of
it
a
into
field.
the mic, the motorcycle.
Yeah,
Duh.
get it in that
I can't
motorbike.
find the socket. I've looked.
Chuck it. There's not a socket on Luke's motorcycle. Absolutely.
Well, I don't think there is.
cheap
Get
ass
inside.
motorcycle if you
Get
ain't got a
inside,
socket.
Jessica.
It'll
Just
take me a
ride the
little-
motorcycle through the building. If you join later, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. I don't think it would
You can
matter.
join later.
I can handle my own for now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. I might
I
join
can-
later.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'll carry the team. Yeah,
Once my
I'll
phone's
carry the
got
team.
enough charge, I'll join. Because it's like on
Okay.
2%.
Okay, well,
And I'm out in the cold. So,
this is a
Fun.
really bad time for you to join this podcast, Jessica.
still sitting on
So
my
prepared. Jessica, you were less prepared than Declan.
I
And I'm
know.
never-
Like, how does that
prepared.
feel?
I'm
you-
never
like,
unprepared.
Declan, you're enough for.
It hurts.
I know.
I just
You
never
need to
pretend I'm
pick up
not
your
prepared
act for next
And
time.
just dip and then charge my phone.
Mhm. Okay. Okay then.
Okay, well, we'll maybe see
See
you
you,
later
Jess. If you
Alright, see you
see
guys.
you if you come back.
I'll be back on if I can.
Okay.
then. Bye.
Bye, Jess. What a great start to the podcast.
Well, that was
One
short-lived.
down.
Great.
Everyone's leaving before we've even got into like half of the subjects.
I know, it's so great. We're 14 and a half minutes in and we're already doing really badly.
We're already down one.
I know.
Jeez. Everyone's a big fan of this podcast. Who wants to be on it?
I know.
Okay.
She said
So,
she
yeah,
was gonna be free all day. And then
Mm.
she was 15 minutes late and left after 20.
Very prepared. I was the only one that was prepared here,
I
actually.
know. But you just had
Jeez,
to
what's
rock up. But you even had ideas.
Yeah, exactly. See, I was more prepared than you. Jeez, this is your channel. What the
I
hell?
know.
Okay. Yeah, Corona, not so good. And obviously, still going on. Rule of
Yeah.
6, that's a new thing. But I'm not too hugely impacted by it. I kind of seem to go around very similarly. I don't have too big of a problem.
Yeah. There's not
It's
really
like,
more than 6 of us that would want to, like, meet up at any time either.
yeah, that's the thing. Obviously, grandparents can't come in, which is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
But I still get to continue work as normal and stuff like that. So it
Yeah.
hasn't impacted too hugely compared to like an actual lockdown. That would, if we had the lockdown version 2, oh no.
I think they're really trying their best, though, to not do that, and I
Mm-mm.
commend Nicola Sturgeon. Boris,
Big
not so
Big
much.
Nicky.
Big Nicky, you've done
Big
so
Nicky.
well. You're obviously going to be watching this podcast, so thank
Yeah,
you so
big
much
A.
for all you've done.
Of course. But then, what was it? If we went into a second lockdown, they would keep schools open.
Yeah.
But that's not a lockdown, is it?
No.
I mean, that's not a lockdown.
No, that's
'Cause
a
that's still-
lockdown
That's like
with
what,
schools.
800 kids or plus or whatever mingling at school.
Yeah, because ours is a small school as well,
Yeah,
compared
and
to
then-
others.
And then they're going home to their parents. Okay, their parents wouldn't be mingling with anyone if they're,
No.
unless they still have to go to work because of their job. But if they're working at
Yeah.
home, then I guess they won't mingle with anyone. But still, I don't know. Luckily though, situated where we are, we're kind of all right, and we've been pretty fortunate, to be honest.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate in not having a lot of cases where we're from. There
Yeah.
have definitely been some flare-ups around us.
Around. Yeah,
But-
it's been more around our area, but not specifically our area. Not in
No.
not in our ends, you know.
Nah, not in our ends.
Not
There-
in our ends.
There have been a few cases, definitely.
Yeah.
But even in our village, I don't recall anybody ever having it unless it's just not been talked about. But I don't
Well-
think we've had any.
I know my cousin's other granddad had it, I think.
Oh.
But I think he's recovered, so
Mm.
I'm pretty sure. So that's also good. But you know,
Yeah.
so there has been the occasional case in our area, but
Yeah.
it's lucky to just be an occasional case. It's not like
Yeah.
everyone's got it all the time, you know. Like if
Yeah.
we lived in a city or whatever, we'd be kind of screwed. But
I would hate to
okay,
live in
I
a
forgot.
city right now.
could you imagine living in like a high-rise flat or whatever
Oh no.
during lockdown? Ooh, that would be
That is
time of
why
your life.
that is why we have to be so fortunate that we have gardens and that we have places that we can go out in. Because there are
Damn right.
so many people that just didn't have that.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Do you ever think how it's
great.
affected? Well, you've got what, 50 subscribers now?
51.
The big 51. The big 50.
Did have
Alright.
52, but then somebody unsubscribed. Thanks for that. Loved you.
Oh, what are you doing? How can you unsubscribe to this beautiful masterpiece?
I know. I know.
Who knows? Maybe the podcast will bring them back. You know.
Yeah. Hope so.
Exactly. They'll get to hear me, so they'll be like, "Ooh, okay, Bill is back on."
Yeah.
I gotta say that's the thing. It's like, okay, you can link me and Jessica in the description or whatever, but I don't know what you'll be linking.
Instagram, Twitter, I don't know.
Anything we want, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. If you want anything linked, just let me know. I'll put it down there.
Fair enough.
Check all
yes.
my links. Got a Twitter, got an Instagram. Go follow them as well as joining my Discord server.
The self plug.
Got to do that. Join my Discord server where you could be in for the chance of interacting with some of my series, especially the podcast, where you can go into the little podcast section, the podcast channel, and I have 2 little Google forms set up so that you can suggest some topics, and if we have spoken about something that you've also experienced, then you can go down below and tell us your story, and we might just feature it in a podcast. So, if you have any...
very official.
I know. If you have any coronavirus stories that you would like to talk about, please put them down below, and we might just talk about them next time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's like, you're done now? Nice self-promotion there. Okay.
A little bit of self-promotion, got to do that, got to get that in.
Yeah, of course. When do you think, or do you think, like, you know, Corona will go away at some point, or we won't have to be really, what's the word, afraid of it, I guess?
It's got to go away at some point. It's just
But
got to go away.
What if it's like the flu, where they just get a vaccine and you kind of just deal with it for the rest of your life?
Well, then...
Could be a thing like that.
It could be, and that would be really good, but hopefully the vaccine will just eliminate it altogether. I hope that's a thing.
The only thing is, though, it's like, how long will it take them to make a proper working vaccine where they can get multiple tests to also see side effects and all that stuff? Because, you know, no one's going to... Okay, plenty of people will hop at the opportunity when they say, okay, here's a vaccine. But you still need to look into it a little bit before jumping right into it.
Yeah, because they have been doing human testing, but we don't know what it's going to be like on the long term.
Because, well, yeah, exactly. It's like a bunch of vaccines and all that take years to develop, and they're trying to... Obviously, they want to get it out there as fast as possible, but they also need to make sure it's properly safe and stuff, you know?
Yeah, and Trump just fast-railing his little vaccine that he's decided that is the brilliant thing on earth, then is just... You've got to take the time. We've just got to deal with it while we have to.
Yeah. Personally myself, I feel like I would be alright if I was affected by it. But, you know, you never know.
Yeah.
Until you get it. So, you know, there's still that little bit of fear factor, but I'm not too worried for my own personal safety.
What if we've already had it, though? Like, just think about that. What if you've already had it and you just didn't have a clue?
Well, chances are, if you've already had it, you should be fine.
Yeah,
because, you know, your cells should be able to fend it off now that they know what it is to like, be attacked by it, you know. So they should be fine once you've had it once. But, you know, you could still get it, or... But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've had it at some point and never knew.
Yeah, that's also a scary thing in my head. Like, what if I have had it and just, like, not known and given it to someone else?
At least with that, you wouldn't know you've given it to someone else, so you wouldn't feel guilty of any sort. Because, well, you don't know it was you.
Yeah.
You know? Unless you're the only person they've made contact with for months or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, chances are that's not the case, especially now. But, I don't know, it affects everyone differently. Can't really say for certain what will happen. But, yeah. I don't know. I think it might. We're gonna live with it for a while, I'd say. Definitely into next year, 100%.
Oh, obviously,
100%.
Because they're saying all the top people 6 months that restrictions could be used and upheld. Mm-hmm. So at least 6 months. So that's scary, and that goes over Christmas. So. Do we not get Christmas? Do we
see Christmas is what
Christmas?
I'm really... Christmas is the thing, because, well, Halloween for me, obviously I've got anniversary 1 year thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got that.
Got a girlfriend.
We don't have to go into specifics and all that,
but it's fine.
Got the 1 year coming up for Halloween, so I'm kind of like, you know, I hope... Because if we were in lockdown again, that would just ruin it. Because we've already missed each other's birthdays. I've missed, like, everyone's birthdays. Because my birthday was during lockdown.
Same.
And I had a nice lockdown birthday. So yeah, actually, it was all right for a lockdown birthday. It was actually surprisingly all right. Had a lovely steak night, but
My one, not so great, because my granda has been ill, and then we decided that he should come and live with us instead of going back up to his house. And on my birthday, he took a very bad turn, and yeah,
oh damn.
yeah.
Is he still is he still with you guys?
Yes, he is. He's still with us, and we don't know when he's leaving.
Well, whenever Corona goes away, so he'll be with you for a while.
He funny story. He fell into my dog's bed the other day. Just like fell
Oh
into
God.
it. Luckily, the dog
Is that
wasn't in it.
is that something I'm allowed to laugh at? Because
Yeah,
well,
because the dog wasn't in
okay.
there. I'm laughing
Okay.
about it.
well, I'm like I don't know. When an old person falls, are you allowed to laugh without being hated by everyone? Because yeah.
He wasn't hurt, guys. It's fine. He just took a little
Okay,
bit
if
of
he
a
wasn't
tumble. It was
hurt,
a
then it's
soft
fair play to
landing.
laugh. Okay, if
But
he
if
never
that-
got hurt, then it's a fair play to laugh.
If
think that's how
the
it works.
dog had been in that bed, then the dog
God.
would not be here right now. That's all I'll say.
Yeesh.
He,
God.
my granda would also
You need-
probably not be here right now. He would be back up in his house.
Let's play. You're gonna need to get your dog featured on a video.
Oh, the dog's featured in plenty of videos. Don't you worry
Is
about
it?
that. He's been barking in a lot of videos.
Oh damn! Oh no, Billy exposed. He doesn't watch all of Minnie's videos. Oh.
It's alright, this was the point in time that I hadn't told you about my channel, because I didn't tell these friends for a really long time. When was it that I told you? Because I told
It
Patrick...
was like a year. You took like
Yeah,
a year.
I took
It's
a
been
year.
a year since. You took a year to tell us. Like, guys, seriously, he took a year to tell his best friends that he has a YouTube channel because he thought we were going to be mean to him about it.
Well, considering our friend group, it wouldn't have been surprising if you guys were going to be mean.
Hey, we were very supportive, most of us.
You guys actually were, and the one person that I thought wouldn't support the channel and wouldn't come on the podcast have both been very supportive of both.
Exactly.
I think we both know who that is, but we don't have to talk about him.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, that is. I told Patrick, who, if you guys watched the Minecraft videos, the what are they called, Realm Tour videos, he is Cave Friend. So I told Cave Friend in about August, and he was the original one that I told, and then I told you. And then on the same night, I was just like, heck, I'll just tell them all.
I mean, first the worst, second the best, that's what I've said, so.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, speaking of your Minecraft videos, by the way, if you don't know who Billy is me. I am streamer friend, even though I've never streamed in my life. I'm not gonna stream, so don't expect that from me. And I don't know why he called me a streamer friend. So.
I think I got the wrong end of a stick on our group chat conversation.
Yeah, I think so. And you're like, oh yeah, streamer friend. I watched that video. I was like, wait, he means me? I'm not a streamer. I don't stream. I never will stream.
You said that you were gonna get a mic, and then I thought you said, I'm gonna start streaming, maybe. And
Nah, it probably would have been YouTube first. I probably would have said YouTube, and I think you called me a streamer friend. I was like,
see, I just got the wrong end of the
swine.
stick.
Exactly. Terrible.
I know. I'm
So,
bad.
yeah, if that's... Yeah, so I'm a so-called streamer friend.
So-called
In case
streamer
anyone
friend, yeah.
wanted to know.
I don't think Jessica ever had a name. I don't think I ever gave her a name. If
No,
I do,
probably not.
I'll go back and watch one of them maybe, and I'll see if I gave her a name. But I don't think I gave her a name.
I have no clue. I haven't watched them.
Oh,
I haven't...
maybe I did.
played or
Maybe I
any of
gave them all a gang name. They were like the Desert Gang. Maybe? I don't know. A gang name. Well, yeah,
Gang
I
name.
feel like I... Desert
Oh yeah, because she
Gang
was
is
just I forgot. She just
surrounding in my head.
freeloaded. She just freeloaded with Luke. They just lived in the same place.
Yeah.
She was just a freeloader in
Yeah.
Luke's place.
Yeah, and then she became mayor.
Yes, of course.
Yes, we held
We
some
because we
elections
definitely
and she
needed
became
that.
the
And
mayor.
yes, because we definitely needed a mayor and all that rubbish.
I just thought it would be fun.
Of course you did. It didn't turn out though. Fun. I don't know.
Now we
It was a
kind of
good
just.
world. I just got
I
bored of it.
loved
I'm gonna be
that.
honest.
I really did. And then we had our awards ceremony. That was fun. Stressful for me because you guys were all
Court was
just
the best.
talking over one another and it was so horrible. I got
Well,
so
it's not to be
stressed at that
quiet at the award show,
ceremony.
is it?
Yeah,
Nah.
I know, but it was a
Court was
fun
the
night.
best though. Court was the
Oh,
best.
court. I was again
Nothing beats that.
really stressed at court because I was
That was the
stuck
best. That was the
between
best night.
two. I was stuck between the two sides. I didn't want to upset anyone.
Mm.
It was a time.
I just found it funny. I was just laughing the whole time.
Unfortunately, one of those friends isn't a friend of ours anymore. So
Oh, you're gonna go into this now?
no, we don't have to go into this. But just one of those friends isn't our friend anymore.
Beef. What if he watches this, Declan? What are you gonna say to him?
He might watch this. You're not one of our friends anymore. I don't know if I'm sorry. But let's just
Ooh.
glaze over you.
Oh damn.
That's a thing of the
Ooh.
past.
No,
We can
He
maybe
ain't
go
got
back
any
to
time
that.
to talk about.
I don't got time to
Guys.
talk about stuff like that.
Dude, he gave me a cable so I could use my controller and my PC. I'm grateful,
That's
but
fair
I'm
enough.
like, okay. I was like, should I give it back? Nah, he gave it.
Uh,
He said I could keep it before, so I'm keeping it.
I mean, he
I need
seems
it anyway.
chill about everything, so
Exactly. I think he's fine. I think he's got his different group or whatever. I think everyone's just gone separate ways.
yeah. I've been on that realm world again recently, and it was to do the Minecraft City series. It was just like a copy of that world though. But I was on it today, and I was just doing some things, and I was like, "Ugh, I just really want to film." But then I thought, nah, I don't want to film the City series myself, because I filmed one of the episodes alone, and it was a shambles. I uploaded it anyway, because it needed to go up, but it wasn't great, not gonna lie. And I titled it wrong. I'm gonna
Oh,
go back
great.
and retitle it, because I accidentally called it, I think it was something to do with setting up an island to build a cafe when I really meant a statue. But I've since gone back and I've finished everything there, and I want to go back and film some more of that series. It's just getting Digiduck or Elf or whatever
Ah,
we're
yes,
calling him
Alfie.
to.
James, by the way, James genuinely still thought he was called Alfie,
Oh yeah.
not Alfie. It's so funny.
James is he our
He's
friend?
another bloke. Yeah, he's our friend.
He's our
I've known him.
friend.
I've known him since I'm 3. Since I was 3. So yeah, he's my friend.
Yeah, okay, he's kind of our friend. He sometimes hangs around with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought Alfie
It's
was
just
called
different.
Alfie. It's not.
That was funny. I know. I think he's always thought it, but you know. Speaking of your channel, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What would you say out of your videos have you found the most fun to make?
The most fun videos.
Let me get up your channel right now, and I'm gonna think.
You
which
know
one.
what? The first 2 Minecraft City series episodes, they were really fun because they were with Elf. It was quite late at night. He was kinda losing his voice. I was really tired and delirious. It was all round just a really bad 2 hours, but I managed to splice it all together, and it just turned into a really fun video. Those 2 videos.
Very nice. I mean, yeah, they seemed fun.
Yeah, they were fun. The other series, it's not really a specific video that I find really, like, the most fun. But the whole hospital renovation series, I'm finding that really fun. It's still ongoing. If you do want to watch that, then go to my channel, and it's in one of the top parts. So,
The
yeah, go
plugging.
and do that. That's a really fun series that I am really enjoying making as well. I'm just kind of also scrolling back and just looking. They've all been quite fun. There was some really old videos that I'm looking back on now. I'm like, A, why did I film them? B, my voice is so high in them. and see they're not the best quality videos either. It's
I mean, when
very
you go back
laggy
I mean,
and-
if you go back a year, of course your voice is going to be higher and stuff like that. I mean, yeah.
my first
But-
video was half scripted as well, because I had on my screen things that I was going to talk about, which was like what I'm going to do on my channel, what my name is, kind of where I come from, and what I'm planning on doing. And so that was overall a bad video.
I'm looking at your thumbnails as well, actually.
My
I'm
thumbnails have
trying to...
very much developed over
Some
time.
some of the ones, look, I'm seeing this one from a year ago. That's a pretty good thumbnail.
What video? You could tell me the video.
A friend from the past.
Ooh, a friend from the past. That is from the Island
See?
Living Let's Play.
Seeing that one, that looks like a pretty normal one you would see on a big YouTube channel, you know,
Yeah,
where you've got just a screenshot of a character's reaction.
Yeah, I'm also
I don't
thinking
want-
of making it official from the same series. I thought that was an okay one.
What about a big surprise?
Oh, what one's that
This
from?
one. A year ago, 3 views, a big surprise. This is for Island Living Part 5.
Oh,
Dude, it's just a picture of someone's stomach with them in Hawaiian shirts with a coconut bra on.
that is
What?
Keola. That is the wife of the dead brother in that series, and I hated her. I've got no idea why, but I hated her. And the big surprise was that she is pregnant. That you can kind of tell.
Yeah,
There.
see, to a first-time viewer, I seen a big surprise, and I looked at the thumbnail, and I didn't think you were talking about the stomach for a second. I was like, huh, I thought this was a family-friendly channel.
Well, it
You know.
definitely is. The other one that
you
I
can
thought
tell.
from that series, it was a good one, is Tragedy in Paradise, which is the next episode in that series.
Mm-hmm.
My most recent video, as we're filming this, I thought that was a pretty good one, which is renovating a celebrity's home in The Sims 4. I thought that was a
Who's
pretty
celebrity?
okay one. The
What
celebrity
celebrity?
is one of my Sims that is a celebrity in game.
Oh, I
So
thought,
it's not
I thought
a
it was
real
like a real-life
celebrity.
celebrity.
Nah, it's not a real life celebrity. That's the clickbait, and it didn't do well. It's only been out for like a day or two, so I mean, fair enough.
Clickbait. Oh, damn, you got 34 views on your launching a podcast.
I know. So
Got-
hopefully
got-
all those 34 viewers are watching this.
You got quite a lot of views on that one, and then it goes down to 6.
Yeah.
But, you know, see,
It
see the
fluctuates on my
podcast.
channel.
Who doesn't like a good podcast?
I know. My most
You're
popular
gonna
videos
have to
as
hook
well.
up the background. Like,
Yeah.
with the background video, you're gonna have to hook it up with like an animated image, like those fancy ones have. Those are where you just see a little line and it just does a loop, so you just follow the loop while listening. They're the best.
Yeah.
You
Wow,
get one of them.
I'm thinking of something. I've got the 2 files that I need downloaded, so hopefully I'm gonna get something made in time, and then I can just keep reusing that as long as I need it. So we'll see.
Yeah. Have you thought of like a title for this one? Or is it just gonna be the big podcast, the number one? Like, you know, what are you gonna title your very first episode of the podcast?
I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna call it. No idea.
What, you're gonna
whatsoever.
get like a quote that one of us said or something, like a funny moment, haha, even though there hasn't been much funny moments.
Except
It's
Jessica
not really.
being late and then leaving.
Jessica,
I can't
You
call
just
this
call
a
it, like-
terrible start, though. I just can't call it.
well, no, because no one's been gonna click a podcast that says a
Exactly.
terrible start. Episode 1.
Exactly. The mini pod, episode 1, a terrible start, featuring Billy and Jessica.
Yep. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I
That is
can't
us.
name it that.
Oh wait, we're about to hit the hour mark in 10.
Are we?
9,
Well, we're hitting the
8,
hour mark
7,
here.
5, 4.
Oh, it's already gone past the hour mark for me.
1 hour. What? What do you mean it's already been past an hour? It just
I
hit an
don't
hour
know.
for me.
Well, it's been past an hour for me. It's only been 39.5 minutes that we've been actually recording the podcast, though.
Oh, well, I just hit an hour, so yeah.
Oh, hang on. I've just somehow full screened my Skype and I don't know how, and I can't get out of it.
I full screen mine. I clicked on it, and I don't know.
I don't know. It's happened now.
So
Can't
you'll need
change
to
it.
think of a lovely title.
Yeah, lovely title. COVID
When-
stories.
When do you expect to upload these? How is this fitting in with your schedule?
Well, I've got it all scheduled in for every Saturday, so
Every Saturday.
Every
So you're gonna record
Saturday.
it. So when are you You're recording it on Sundays for the next Saturday.
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so it gives me a little bit of time to edit bits out if I need to edit them out, and this week it gives me time to actually put together the whole background thing that you're visualizing.
Yes.
As a
I
viewer,
I
so-
hope this is good. I hope it's good. But I want it to be good. So yeah, I
So
can
do
wait
I.
till Saturday.
So do
I
I.
can wait till Saturday.
Then
That's the thing. I'm thinking, am I gonna watch this back? Probably. Is it gonna sound weird listening to myself speak on a YouTube video? Probably.
see, I never ever watch my videos back. It's just not something that I try to do.
Well, you obviously watch them to at least once to edit bits out and stuff.
Yeah.
But then once they're fully uploaded, you just leave them.
More or less. There's some old videos or videos that have gotten on my most popular, or just some random videos that I kind of want to go back to that I watch sometimes, but it's not always all the way through or whatever. When I hit 50 subscribers a month ago, so I've gained 1 subscriber in a month. Come on, guys, please subscribe.
Oh, damn.
I
One
watched
subscriber in a month. Well done.
I watched that one back a couple of times, and then I watched the I'm starting a podcast video a couple of times as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, just kind of did.
Fair
and
enough.
there's some old videos as well that I watch, and I'm like, oh, cringy.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't really go back and watch my videos all that often.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
How many of my
have you
videos
got-
have you watched?
Oh God. Well, if it's to do with The Sims, then 0.
So you've watched about 6 videos.
Watched a few. Yeah, sorry. I just don't like Sims.
That's fair enough.
I'm on
I
a
don't
Sims.
mind.
I'm on a Sims channel, but I don't like The Sims.
How many videos have I uploaded? I've uploaded 220 videos when we're recording this, and you've watched about 8.
I mean, hey, 8's better than none.
8 is better than none, I suppose.
Exactly. I think I've watched maybe one Sims episode just because
Oh.
I didn't watch the whole thing though because I didn't actually care about The Sims.
So it's 3.63% of my videos that you've watched.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you have a plan on how you're gonna? Well, obviously, since you just said you got 1 subscriber in a month, solid. Do you have an idea on how you're gonna see if you can get more?
Well, recently, well, not really recently, I've just joined a bunch of Facebook groups and I created
40-year-old woman.
I created a Facebook page just so that I could not use my name, and then everybody would know what I looked like in my age and where I come from and all that.
Yeah.
So I created a page that people could my alias and what people would see.
Yeah.
So I've been uploading or sharing some of my videos through that on different groups of The Sims and that. And then also Discord. Discord's a really good place to do that. I joined a couple of different Sims pages where there is self-promotion allowed, and I have been doing it through there as well. So that is kind of the 2 main places that I've done it. But for a start, I didn't. And I kind of just, if there was news videos, I used to do quite a lot of news videos when there was breaking news and whatever of Sims content, like
Ooh,
a new
Minnie's
pack.
breaking news.
Yeah. If there was, say, a new pack coming out, then I would quickly put together a video and get that up, and that would get me more views than usual. Just because it was fresh and everyone was searching for it.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
as soon as the bigger YouTubers like Lil Simsy or Deligracy or James Turner put up their videos, then I would get none. No hate to you
Solid.
guys. You guys have been doing this for a long time and deserve all your success.
Declan's inspirations here.
My inspirations. You know what? Lil Simsy
His
actually
competitors.
was an inspiration to me to start a channel.
Aww.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Lovely.
Plum Bella.
Fair enough,
She's
fair
also
enough.
another one. She was really great. Just
You know,
like,
there's another way of you getting more subscribers.
what's
you
that?
release your channel to our year. Yeah, it's cool.
That is never going to happen.
Do you mean never? Someday
Never
it'll
in
have to
a
happen.
million years am I going to share
Why?
my YouTube channel. There are too many popular kids that will bully me to death.
Dude, they like you. I know they like you.
No, they don't. They
they
pretend
do.
to like me. They fake
Nah,
like me.
but they don't hate you.
They don't
wouldn't
hate
bully you.
me, but
But they do that. They do that thing where it's like, deck my mans, that kind of thing. Okay, fair
It's-
enough. That's not genuine.
it's
friendship, but like,
patronizing. That's what it is. It's patronizing.
they probably wouldn't. It's Sims, so they probably wouldn't watch it anyway.
Yeah, I suppose so.
They'd maybe watch the podcast though.
Oh, they would maybe watch the podcasts.
If so, hello there, popular people.
Hi,
Who
popular
Declan is
people.
afraid of.
I am afraid of you
probably know.
people. Never
Declan was
actually
very
went out and said
intimidated
that
by your
before, but
presence.
I am intimidated by you guys.
Very scared. Also, question: How long is this podcast gonna be? Because I didn't know if you were making it a long one, a short one.
As
Because that's an hour
long
we've
as
hit.
you like. We can
do you mean
talk
as long as
for
I
as long as we like. We have been filming this for 46 minutes. We can stop wherever you like. I don't mind. But we
Fair
can
enough.
talk for... I'm going to cut it out at like about an hour if we do ever hit like the hour mark. So...
Oh yeah, see, we've been in call for an hour, so I already thought
yeah, we've been in a
recording
call
an
for an
but
hour. But
We've
then
been
we were
recording for what? 45 minutes.
47 now.
Alright.
But
Well,
yeah.
do you want to make it hit an hour so we can get a 15-minute topic in there and then
Yeah,
cut
sure.
to an hour? Is that what you're going to be planning? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
If you like,
Yeah.
we can do that.
What do you mean if I like? It's your channel.
I know, but
Because
you're the guest.
before you were saying, yeah, but before you were like, yeah, what 30-minute videos, and I was like, make it an hour.
Yeah.
See, I'll be listening to this while going on my run on Tuesday for PE.
Oh, go on your
I'll just
run
be
on
listening to the mini pod.
Tuesday. Well, it
Ah,
won't
wait,
be this
no.
Tuesday. It'll be next
It
Tuesday.
won't next Tuesday.
Next
My last
Tuesday.
run.
Your last
Honestly.
run. Oh,
My last run.
I cannot believe it's 2 weeks to the end of school. I'm so happy about it. I just want to stop for a while.
We've got so many tests and stuff though already beforehand.
Yeah, I know.
Because what do we have? We have a drama exam assessment test thingy my bobber.
Yeah, we've got a written
Is it like
one
a
of that.
what is it like a past written
It's-
exam?
Yeah,
thing?
it's like a past paper thing.
Ugh.
We then got an English one.
Ugh, even worse.
We'll probably have a maths one.
Okay, that's all right.
Then
No, we
I've
just had
got-
our maths test though. I don't think we'd get. Oh, maybe we would actually.
Yeah, he'd probably give us another one.
It would just be another side of the paper though, so it wouldn't be
Yeah,
that bad.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, our tests have literally just been a piece of paper.
Yeah, most of them
So
anyway.
Because
In
I
maths.
see why they're doing it. It's because so they can get multiple tests, for evidence. Say if we went into lockdown or
Yeah.
exams didn't go ahead, so he'd be like, oh, okay, well now they've done 5 tests rather than 2.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just smaller 1-page ones instead. I'm like, you know what, pretty smart to be honest.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah. So I've been enjoying it. I'm like, oh, cool, 1 page, no problem. Especially since the last one, we had, 40-something minutes to do, and we done it in 10.
Yeah.
That was fun.
See, I still don't think I've done well on that test. It's the one
you have
test
no
that
face.
I'm not confident in.
Why?
I
You've done it
don't
in
know.
10 minutes.
I know, but I think it's because I did it in
You
10
should
minutes
feel.
that I was like, oh.
Yeah, but you had 25 minutes to look over it.
I know, I got really flustered though. It wasn't my day that day, I was just having a bit of an off day. Like, all day, I wasn't feeling right.
Damn. See, you get too nervous.
Yeah, I got nervous that day, and it just threw me off completely. So, I think I've done okay, but that's the one test that I think if I'm gonna do badly in a test, it's gonna be that one.
Yeah. I'd like to think you wouldn't. It was just algebraic fractions. It seemed pretty easy. I think everyone will understand it. There'll be a few people who obviously don't, but I think you'll be fine.
See, I thought I understood it, but then
Was there any of them you found
I-
difficult,
kind of.
or did you just breeze through it?
I thought I knew it all, but then when I went back and thought about it, when I had like done all the questions, I was like, oh wait, no, you have to do this, this, and this. And then I also thought back to the
So you had
homework
to-
that we had done before, and then I went rubbed stuff out and did it again to be like, oh yeah, okay, that's how you did that.
See, once you start doubting yourself, that's when it all
I
goes wrong.
know, I know.
That's why you want to see. That's why you want to be confident you've done it right first time. There's
But
only
then
one
I knew
question
I hadn't
that
done
had
it
to
right the
change,
first time. Because
See, there was
I
one
was thinking back
question-
to the homework, and I was like, okay, I got it wrong that time, so I need to make sure that I get it right this time, and I don't think I have again.
Oh man, there was only one question where I forgot to, or the first time doing it when I done it in like 10-15 minutes, I forgot to find the common factor in something where it could have been like 2h plus 1 or 2x plus 1, whatever it was. And then, well, obviously 2 brackets x plus 1, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Over
I don't know.
something.
I
Whatever it
think
was.
those
And,
are the ones that I found easiest, though. He always says, he being our teacher, he's always says that the really hard ones are the, like, ask about them, or the more, what looks more difficult are the hard ones. But I find them so easy because we spend so much time on them. Like, the easy ones, I think I have not done well in, because we haven't spent the same amount of time on them, and I got them wrong in the homework, and I kind of did some revision on it, and
Which ones were you getting wrong in the homework?
I think it was like question 1, 2, or 1A, B.
I see. I got
So
all
like
them
the
right.
very
so
first one.
I mean, I got all them right, so I was pretty confident. So I didn't really do much revision for the test. Because I was just like, oh, okay, well, I got all the homework right, so I just kind of looked at the homework beforehand, looked at the notes, and I was like, okay, I should
Yeah,
be
I
fine.
looked at the notes, and then I looked at the homework,
Yeah.
and then I
'Cause
still think I've got the first questions on the test paper wrong.
I feel like when I was, you know how the test before that, not the numeracy one for or a thingy, but the other one, and you know, how that had the difficult last question kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this one had a really difficult last question.
No.
It just said H equals V over L times B or whatever, and then
Yeah.
it told you what V is, it told you what L is, told you what B is, just times L by B, and then you just do it like a normal algebraic fraction. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty easy. That's why I was kind of doubting it, because it seemed so easy. I was like, I don't know. But it's how they perfectly divided together and stuff, so I was like, okay, maybe it is just easy.
Yeah, see, some of them do have really difficult bits, but some of them just don't.
See, the one thing I don't feel confident in at the moment is my English essay.
Oh.
Ooh.
See, I think
I
I did
finished that off
okay in my
today.
English essay. I finished it on Wednesday in class.
Damn, I was nowhere near. I had to finish off. I had to finish off 4 and do a conclusion. That's what I had to do. So I didn't have much to do, luckily. But I done it this morning since I was up early anyway, so it didn't feel like I was doing it too early, because I done it like 9 to 10ish, something like that. But I was up at like 8, so been doing stuff before that, so it didn't feel like I was doing it straight away first thing in the morning. And yeah, I was like, okay, I think I'm doing this right. I don't know. There was one thing I done that she never spoke about, but I feel like it's right, and I want to be picked out for being big brain for putting it.
Oh,
Because it was something about a ring around the rose's root. That was it. And I referenced how it sounds like ring around the rosy, and
oh,
how it's a childhood rhyme to show her childhood innocence, blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
So I was
For
like,
some
yeah.
context, if you have read The
Oh,
Flowers by Alice Walker,
yes,
then
because
you
plenty of
might
people.
know.
Yes, it is a short story that we have to do an essay on in
Yeah,
English.
it's an
I'm kind of
A4 sheet of paper. It's not
And
long.
it sucks because English sucks. No offense if you like English, but it's just very bad.
See, essays are the things that I just don't. I'm not a fan of doing essays because they're just tedious and repetitive and boring.
Dude, I just waffle my essays and I think they do alright. I don't know. As
Yeah,
long as you can waffle.
yeah. See,
That's pretty much what English is.
that is why media is so good because it's not just waffling on about everything. It's fun, and I took media. It's like film and media, I think some places call it, and you're basically like doing stuff about. You're learning about films. You make film trailers or public service announcements, like "Dumb Ways to Die." That's a very popular PSA.
See, you make it sound super fun, but then when you show us the stuff you do and all that, it sounds pretty it looks pretty boring.
See, the writing bits don't take that long, even though it looks really long. It isn't that long because you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
See, with
But
essays
see,
and that, you have to think about it and you have to really go back and think about techniques and whatever. But media, you learn about it so much and you have it like right in front of you that you can use that stuff that's written there.
yeah.
So and you talk about it so much in class before you write it down as well. So it's ingrained in your head. So it's so much easier to write longer pieces.
Yeah, I think we took very different subjects.
Yeah,
That
we did.
is some. We have very different subjects. So
What did you take?
we all have maths and English,
Yeah.
but I took biology, chemistry, PE, and drama because I was like, okay, I've got PE. I wanted to take. Well, I took PE last year, and I was like, okay, I want to take drama this year since I never took it last year.
Drama.
And I was like, okay, I've got two somewhat what people would class as skivvy subjects. So I was like, okay, I'll definitely need my biology and chemistry to even it out a bit, you know, rather than just taking, you know, skivvy subjects.
Yeah.
So I took them as well. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with my timetable. I've been pretty good luck with that one.
Yeah, same. I took English and maths, obviously, because you have to take them. And then I took practical cookery, drama, media, and French. So, very, very different.
Oh yeah. See, I always thought you took like a social subject like geography or any of those. I keep forgetting you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You never
I took
you never
two
took
last year.
Yeah, so you took two last year and dropped both of them. I'm
I
very
dropped
surprised
both.
about that.
I know. I'm
I'm
surprised
gonna
by
be
that.
honest. I'm very surprised. Like I took chemistry and biology last year, so I thought I would take them again this year. And then I took PE. I just never took drama, but I wanted to do that because I was like, okay, I don't have to take French now.
The one thing that I slightly regret not taking, though, is modern studies. Like,
See, because you
I've
never
never
took that at all, did
No.
you? It's like politics and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a very you
Yeah,
subject.
very me subject.
Whereas I
Quite
would be,
political.
I would be completely useless. I don't watch the news. I don't keep up to date with any news. I just find out news through you, more or less.
Yeah, see, I don't watch the news, but if I hear something or see something, like, if the TV's on, or if I see something on, say, Snapchat or Twitter or something, or YouTube, they have little sections now that are politic videos and whatever, sometimes. And so I kind of keep up to date through that, and then if I'm interested in that, I'd search up or whatever. And so... and then tell them about it if it's important, like tell the friend group in the group chat if it is important.
See, that's how I find out my news about coronavirus and stuff is just through you putting it in the group chat. I'm like, okay, I guess that's a thing now. I believe you.
Yeah, and see, my mum and dad, both thought that media was a really skivey subject, and they were like, "Oh, you've just taken skive subjects," and I'm like, "No." And now that
But then
I've
you have
done,
drama. Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, now that I've done longer extended pieces of writing, they're like, "Nah, that's not a skivey subject." Drama kind of is, but drama's fun and exciting, so it's good.
See, PE theory isn't too difficult, to be honest. Certain bits can be but most of the time you're doing practical, and then
Yeah.
some of the time you're doing theory, so I can't even,
Yeah.
really say it's
See,
difficult.
French is all basically writing or reading
Oh,
and listening.
I'm so glad I never took French. That was one of my biggest,
Hated
good.
subjects.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm just so glad I got rid of it.
And cooking's useful, so it's not a skive subject either.
Cooking's useful. I probably should have taken cooking, but I never took home ec or any of that stuff because I'm crap at cooking, which is probably why I should have taken it. But you don't want to be the worst in the class.
Nah, but it's fine. It was mandatory to do the REHIS certificate, and what that is food hygiene and things like that in the workplace, and it's a proper qualification that a lot of people in the food industry or hospitality industry have, and so it is very useful to have, and I've got it sitting over there in a shelf right now,
Pinned against your wall in a Polly Pocket. Yep,
Nah.
I knew it was gonna be a Polly Pocket.
We were given Polly Pockets with them in, and it's just sitting in a shelf, but I don't have any jobs that I can really apply for. I've not got a job. I should probably have one, but there's just nothing really out there. There's just nothing out there, to be honest.
You should try and get a part-time job. I don't know, go up to the local shop and be like, yo, need a person? I was gonna say something and I've completely forgot it. Great.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd be great for working up at the local shop for, stacking shelves and stuff because you're pretty tall. So,
yeah.
other than that,
I
no,
thought
I
you were
think...
being sarcastic there for a minute.
Because I can talk. No.
Ah, little short Billy.
Shut up. Okay.
Oh well.
So, do you want to just wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap things up. Thank you very much for joining me. I can't exactly thank Jessica for joining me because she's not here.
She said, I'll be back when my phone is at 50%.
So
why didn't she just have it plugged in and join and speak?
I know.
Whatever.
Well.
It's alright.
Thank you very much for joining.
No problem, but I better get top of the description because I've been here the whole time.
You will.
Jessica.
Well, underneath me.
Suck that, Jessica. I get top of the description, not you.
Well, you've been here, so
yeah. I don't know what you're
gonna
link. I'll tell you after what to link.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what you want linked, if anything. But thank you for coming on. It's been a really fun time. I've really enjoyed myself, and I'm excited to have you on again at some point.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you very much. Thank you all.
What's your intro? What's your outro? I mean.
If you watched my videos, you should know. Thank you all very much for listening. If you did like it, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more of my content. I actually do a lot of Sims content, some Minecraft content, because we never actually specified that. So if you do like The Sims or some Minecraft content, then yeah, subscribe. And also go down into the description where all of our links will be, if any. I have a Discord server, so again, go and join that, like I mentioned earlier, as well as following my Twitter and my Instagram, as well as anything that these two have decided to share with me.
Yeah, these two.
This one and the other one.
Yep.
But thank you all again very much for listening, and I will see you next week with Patrick and Oren for episode 2. So thanks again, and I'll see you later. Bye!